Wonderful. Well, good morning, daytime. Take some um, comments, from the house. I always love hearing back from you. So, how does it feel like to be in day 10?
Pastor Grace, I feel good and I feel so light. And I can see that health-wise, something good has happened in my body. And I posted the video of Dr. Joe in our women something, and I have sent it all around and I'm using my mouth to tell them that they should come and detox for January. And I pray that people will respond to their health in the name of Jesus. Somebody was asking me affirmatively, were you not hungry? Can you do it? I say, you will eat the first day and second day. It's only you will not take salt and you won't eat all those things. Then I believe that God will encourage people. But I feel so good. I can feel it in my body that something good has taken place. So we just need the supplement to continue with our health, the explanation. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Pastor Grace. You said something, and that was the same thing I felt. I felt good. I felt like something good when you feel something good has happened to your body. That was when I did it earlier this year. I really felt that way. It's almost like you've done good to yourself. Many times, we do more harm because, without realizing it, with the food we eat, we are feeling heavy, full, and we just don't feel good. But for the first time, when I did that, I felt, yes, I've done something good for my body, and my body blesses me, thanks me, for doing that. So thank you so much. Okay. So, and day 10 for those that have gone through this 10 days, or even if you are not on day 10, but for those that have done to 10 days, how do you feel? What's going on? Okay, Mrs. Patricia, yes, you can go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Day 10, wow, I just felt really great and excited that finally I made it. Because I was really scared when I was told I had to travel out of town for official assignment on Sunday. So I was so scared. I said, Sunday, I'm not going to eat all day. How am I going to cope? But I'm done with the assignment. I didn't sleep. I woke up about 1 a.m. to conclude my report. I had other exit discussion, and I didn't feel like I had done something extra. Normally by today I'll be feeling so tired and weak and exhausted. But I don't feel that way. I feel happy. I feel free. I feel like I have all the energy to continue. For 2 nights, Um, I didn't sleep well because I had to work on reports, but I still feel very energetic. And then, what's of note to me especially is my blood sugar. Before we started, my blood sugar was very bad, and I began to be very worried. I had taken bitter leaf, I had taken moringa, I had taken um, what's the name now? Um, fenugreek, fenugreek rather, fenugreek. I had also taken there is this one I'm trying to remember. It's brown. It's brown and you can just soak it in water. Uh, I'm trying to remember the name now, but somehow I can't remember. If I remember while I'm talking. So I've taken all sorts of herbal just to with my normal medication to ensure that the blood sugar comes within normal range. But unfortunately, it really didn't get that low. The best I got was 125, 135, sometimes as high as 170, 180. But throughout this detox, I think it's only one day I had 125. Every other day had been below 100. And for me, that is a great transformation for me because I'm like, wow, this is really good. The same thing for my husband. His blood sugar has been below 100. I think he only had 110 one of the days. So it's interesting to know that there's a particular food pattern or well, what you eat, like you always say, that food is medicine. So eating the right things is actually like medicine to the body. And I'm excited and I'm trusting the Lord to help us to continue eating right so that we keep the blood sugar within limits. Thank you very much, man. And we
What?
appreciate you too for all your efforts. And I have one or two people that also indicated interest. Is it tomorrow we're supposed to invite them? Let me even confirm that.
Yes, I'm sending you. You are going to get an invitation card later
Okay.
today to make it official. Omotola is working on the invitation card so that you can
Okay.
send out the invitation card for a reflection for tomorrow so that you can actually officially invite them for tomorrow.
Okay, that'll be fine. Because where I worked, the head of the branch was interested when I told her because of course they get something for you to eat and I'm like, no, I don't want to eat. I just want to take vegetables and the right fruits. And she's like, how are you going to cook for 5 good days? And I'm like, well, I can't take anything that has salt. I can't take anything that has all it needs. So I just have to eat right. And when I made it, she was also excited with me yesterday. She was like, you mean you made it? I said, yes, I made it. And so they're all interested. About three of them are interested. And then
Wonderful.
one of my colleagues that traveled with me, so is also interested to come inside like me. And I think I lost some pounds, but I'm not concerned how many pounds I lost. I'll do that when I get back to Lagos.
Yes.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Yes, thank you for the testimony. And you said something powerful that, you've taken all kind of medications and we have become a world of popping pills. When we have any issue, it's almost like you have a headache, take a pill. You have this, take a pill. Somebody was telling me that our husband was having headache or somebody was having headache and then they gave him a pill and it feels better. I said, basically what they've just done is to shut down the signal. The problem is still there. They've just shut it down so that you are not feeling it. And that is not also good, but realizing that a change in lifestyle is all we need, and that it's as much as it costs you just a little to get the package. But if you combine all the things you've spent on supplements, on all the things, and just the changes you made by just changing your lifestyle and the fact that information is power, you now know, nobody can take that away from you. You now know that, your sugar can be controlled without medication, So that is, and you can tell somebody else that I know, I've experienced it. And you can control your sugar by your diet. So that is, for those that, especially for those that are type 2 diabetic, type 1 is a different conversation, but especially for type 2, and you can't control it with your lifestyle. So congratulations. And my prayer is that this is the beginning of a transformatory journey for you. This is not the end, this is the beginning. I know that Ayobami, you've been waiting. Yeah. So
yes. Yeah, it's also been a very wonderful experience for me. I have two businesses that I run. I'm a caterer and I also run a clothing line.
You thrilled me so much, asking me so many questions.
Yes, I've not been able to join for 2 days because I've been on my feet. I've been working, trying to meet up my Thanksgiving demands and stuff like that. But to my amazement, I've been so full of energy. I've been running a business that after 2 or 3 days, there's no way I can go without using a painkiller. And to my amazement, I've not used anything. because I make sure that I follow the rules and everything. I've not used any painkiller for a week. I mean, it's amazing. And I'm so full of energy. I'm not tired. I woke up. Usually before I go to bed, I just have to use something. Otherwise, I won't be able to sleep. But to my amazement, I've not used anything. I've not used any painkiller. I've not used Tylenol for a week. And I mean, it's so amazing. It's a wonderful journey, and I'm glad that I did it. And I thank Pastor Grace. She was the one that encouraged me. I didn't know I could do it, but I thank God that I was able to join. I mean, I feel good about myself. I feel light. And then my blood sugar, well, I've not been able to monitor my blood sugar, but usually I believe it's okay. But my blood, what is it now? Oh my goodness. High blood pressure. My high blood pressure has been normal. It's been very good. Even and I've not used medication at all because I make sure I monitor it every day. If I think it's high, I'll say, okay, maybe I need medication. But it's been regular. I've not used any medication in 1 week. And I'm so good. I feel so good in my body, and I'm so glad I took this journey. And I mean, I'm not going to stop. So yeah, it's like, well, let's just do it again next month. But I'm just happy. I'm just happy I took the journey.
Thank you. She drilled me. I had to spend, almost an hour and a half on the phone, trying to answer all her questions about, why she should do this. She's a caterer. Is she, what's going to happen? And I said, you know what, just trust the process, just come on. And she did. And I'm so happy, when people ask me, I have this issue, what should I take? I said, it's not about what you should take, but it's about a change of lifestyle. And let your body be your doctor. When your body has a voice, your body tells you the truth about your state of health. Your body tells you the truth, and it can be your voice of health, but you need to take away all the interferences so that you can truly hear what your body is telling you. And when you put in the right thing, your body is happy. It uses all of those things to make you well. And so we've had testimony, we have the leg swelling going down, swollen leg going down, diabetic, sugar balancing, high blood pressure balancing. Wow, what else? What else is there? It's thank you. Somebody else?
Uche, how'd you do?
Uche, yes. Is Uche here?
Yes, he's here.
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, are you in a meeting?
Yeah, I'm stepping out. I'm actually representing my company in a conference, but I'm stepping out. I'm fine.
Okay.
Good.
Go ahead. I'm at the lobby now. How are you?
So how are you doing, Uche?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Surge of energy within.
You also have a surge of energy. This is your day 10, right? You made it through day 10.
Yes, ma'am. I have something to share.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yes.
When I got into town yesterday, incidentally, my children traveled with me, and they came to the hotel where I was, and everybody was ordering food. I told the hotel what I wanted, and unfortunately, there was no menu that could fit to my spec. So I ended up taking yam with red oil, no salt, no nothing. But my children were looking at me, and it helped me to reinforce this new lifestyle I've chosen to take, or the new path. And it's like they too are telling me, look, we would like to come on board too. So I'm happy that what has happened to me is having strong ripple effect across my family.
Wonderful. Well done.
That's great to hear.
Yes. Yeah, Dr. Joe, go ahead and give us a last day admonition. and then I give it, I share something, and then we take our dance, and then we close for today.
Okay, great.
And Dr. Shona too, we will hear from you.
Yes, I think Sean and I will team up together to close the event. Again, I think we start the last day in realizing this is the first step in moving towards an optimal state of health. A lot of you have had many points of awareness throughout the program of your own body, of food, of symptoms, of how you want to move forward in your life in regards to your health. So there's been a lot of, I think, self-awareness that occurred. And even the comments on food that we just talked about, just plain vegetables, we're so used to and trained to take anything that we eat and cover it in oils or sugars or other things that we lost what food tastes like. We don't know what raw broccoli or raw vegetables. It's like it has to be doused and covered in so many things that man-made to hide the true textures and tastes of foods. But if you really start to be really aware of food and start enjoying textures and natural foods without anything, I know it sounds completely odd, but you start to get used to just putting those things in the body. And there's purpose for it. Fasting is great, but taking nutrient-dense foods that have many different vitamins and minerals inside of those foods that are raw will nourish the body, will nourish the cells. That provides bulk for the stool, all that fiber in those vegetables. It also helps detox. Toxins bind to those fibers, and it pulls out through the body. And you're right, Bio is right. As you eat that food, you want to eat more of that. And then you get more nutrients, then you get more fiber. And then your body eventually, when it's done getting what it needs, you won't need anymore. But it is a decent amount of bulk of vegetables we're supposed to put in our body on a daily basis. And we simply don't. That's why we have constipation. That's why we crave sugar. That's why we have low energy. That's why we're depressed. That's why we can't sleep, is because we're not taking the amount of bulk of vegetable that we're supposed to have in our diet. There is not one study in the world that shows that vegetables does harm to the body. They're not sure about milk or eggs or this or that. They're not sure about anything, but vegetable intake is proven to reduce heart disease, reduce cancer, reduce diabetes, reduce depression, reduce headaches, reduce everything when you bulk a lot of vegetables in your body. But it is odd. It's against some of our cultures. I didn't grow up eating a giant plate of vegetables 3 times a day. But during the cleanse, it really makes me aware that I'm really not eating a lot of vegetables, and I need to consume more of that. So every 6 months when I do it, as the founder of the program, I reset myself in my own mind, realizing I'm not eating enough vegetable intake. I'm just not. It's a lot to chew. It's a lot of food. But that's how the human body was designed. So we can't fight the creation and what the body's supposed to get just because we were taught the wrong way. So at least twice a year, eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of vegetables. And then during the year, you'll eat more than you usually do, and you'll win with your health. So at this stage, I just want to give a lot of gratitude for everyone for believing in the program. It warms my heart that Dr. K took the program I designed in the United States and brought it across the world to Nigeria. It just gives me such gratitude and excitement. And to hear everyone's testimonials, that's why I created the program, is because I saw a lot of programs that were just sales techniques. They were trying to sell one bottle to detox, which you can't. They were trying to do without diet, which you can't, and just sell a little bottle and say, this will change your life. It's just not true. You got to step in. You got to commit to a program. It takes work to be healthy. It's not easy. It's not free. It's not simple, but it will change your life. And I just hated all the programs that were just trying to sell something and not really do the job. You don't need diet. Only take this one pill. It can't fit in one pill, and you can't do without a good diet. It's just lies. So this is a true, authentic program. I'm just so excited and blessed that you guys have embraced it, and hearing the results could bring tears to my eyes. So I appreciate the share. In the final contribution, I think is, we must commit to what are we going to change now that we've had awareness. Awareness gives the opportunity for behavior change. Without awareness, you don't have the desire, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the insight or the intention to make a commitment. I'd love to hear, to close up my portion, a couple of people commit. In the back of the book, we said, these are some things that we're going to do. What is the one commitment you're going to make for the rest of your life to your health? Everyone who does health programs like this, they commit for just 10 days or just a week or just a day or just a year. You can't commit to that for health. You have to commit for life. But you don't have to make big commitments. It could be just drinking 8 glasses of water a day. That's it. That's a huge commitment to your health. I'd like to hear 3 or 4 people. What is the one commitment you're going to make after this program for life? And I'll tell you mine. Mine was the water intake. I find myself drinking 3 or 4 glasses of water, and I need to be taking at least half of my body weight in ounces of water. So I should be taking about 80 ounces, 80 to 100 ounces a day. And that was a big gap for me. So that's the commitment I made. I'd like to hear what you guys, commitments you've made or are going to make if you read the last part of the book.
Oh, the floor is open, and we talked about this the last time, that 2 days ago, that today we were going to be talking about the commitment that we're going to make. And yes, go ahead.
Is eating more vegetables and limiting the intake of salt.
Okay, great.
Good. More vegetables. Any particular type that you want to focus on?
Like broccoli, cabbage, yeah.
So
and mushroom.
Mushroom is beautiful.
Mushroom, yes.
Beautiful. I eat it almost every
beans. When I put it in my beans, it was very good without salt. And I gave my husband to eat, and he said, "Oh, it's good, it's good."
Okay, wonderful. Okay, good. Mrs. Jackson, somebody else wanted to say, what are commitments? Everybody has. If you don't want to say it.
Yeah, I am committing to reducing salt to the barest minimum. Many times, none at all. I mean, there are food like vegetables. I have been steaming okra mixed with ugu, with spinach, and it's so sweet. I just made another bowl this afternoon, no salt, and I shared it with my folks at home, and they were awed. So salt is barest minimum to 0. That's a commitment.
Barest minimum.
I think just to comment on salt, excess salt can cause high blood pressure. It can actually affect, there's some research that can affect the bones and arthritis if it's overdone. But I don't want you scared of salt, because using a little salt is healthy for the body. The body needs salt. So don't eliminate salt, but don't overconsume where you're just, everything just tastes like a massive amount of salt. So just create a little balance. I don't want you fearful. I'd rather you fearful of sugar. Sugar is very, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Salt is not as dangerous as sugar. I appreciate the commitment of lowering. If you're a saltaholic, you should reduce salt, but don't eliminate salt, because it has a need in the body.
Yes.
Before the program, I don't take sugar at all.
Oh,
I
really?
was so scared. Yes, I was so scared of the protein. I thought it is sugar, but Dr. Joe, you are that is not sugar. I'm telling you, the protein, if it is sugar, it should have affected me a lot. Any iota of sugar affects my life.
Yeah.
So I thank God for your life. It is not sugar.
Oh, good.
Enjoy the protein shake. And it is, remember, you are going to show us your website, because it has the protein shake. You also have it available for after this program for anybody that still was to be having the protein shake?
Yeah, I noticed, okay, this is something I probably, why I say salt will go down considerably in my food, because before the detox, just a few days before we began, I noticed that when I wake up in the morning, the saliva, a little saliva that I clear from my throat was always salty. And I was beginning to question myself, why am I waking up with salty saliva in my throat? I've been saying something, that means my salt intake is going high. Because remember I told you about my food? And so I have always been very conscious of what my body is saying. I had to tune in and begin to listen to my body. And I think it's because I have done that, that I'm here with you today, because otherwise I should have had a health crisis that probably could have taken my life, because I really felt bad along the way this past 16 years. So I was questioning that. And when you said no salt, nothing, I said, yeah, I'm beginning to say sauce when I wake up and I don't understand why. And when I did that, I realized that, yeah, my salt intake is high. And that's why I said that that's one commitment I will stick to. I have to be very measurable to ensure that, yeah, it's there, but it doesn't have to be really, really there like a saltaholic, just like Dr. Joe said, you know.
Yes.
Yes.
Two things that you love, that you said you love, are actually high. They are like the bread, white rice. You know, when we take it, it's not that we should, you know, I mean, I take rice. I still took rice 2 days ago, but some of us used to take it every day, you know, every day. And they are pre-diabetic, they hype your sugar level, really hype your sugar level. So that might even explain why you found that your sugar tapered off. Yes, Helen, what is that one change? Helen, you can unmute yourself.
Yes. Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. For me, I think no, I can actually do without salt and Maggie. I never knew in my wildest imagination that I could eat a meal without salt and Maggie in it and actually tastes good. And this past few days has shown that actually I don't think I was really healthy, because before now I wasn't sleeping well. But in the past few days, as soon as my head touches my bed, I'm gone till the next morning. And I wake up feeling refreshed. So the big change for me is I think I'm going to try and do away without the Maggi and eat more vegetables and fruits. I think because this past few days has shown that I think everything is all in our head and everything is all in our psychic. So we can actually do it and just train the taste buds, and then we're fine and good to go. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And yeah, Ayobami, you were going to say what change you are making?
Yeah, for me, it's daily exercise. I know that's been a big thing for me. I've not been able to exercise. And so that's my own commitment, daily exercise, cutting down on sodium, which I've already did anyway, you know, cutting down sodium. Yeah, that's about it. And then no more MSG. And that's I discovered a product that hasn't got MSG. So I'm committing to that, you know, to be using that instead of the regular Maggi that we use. Eating more vegetables and dropping red meat totally. No more red meat in my diet. So that's the commitment I'm making.
Okay.
Right, great commitments. That'll change your life. Those commitments. That's great. Really.
Yeah, and just like you said, different people will make different commitments. So don't look at let your body tell you what you need to do. Somebody will be this, the other person will be that, you know, but you let your body tell you what is healthy for it at this point, what you need to get. And the reality is that some commitment, you find that after maybe about 5 years or 3 years or 2 years, you see some change even in your commitment level, you know, in the things that your body is saying now, you know, take this. So just learn to listen more to what your body is requesting. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Great. Okay, so in closing up, I think the only other thought I had was making sure that you start spreading the word to your own family and seeing if we can. Some of you are cooking for the family, so they have no choice but to eat healthier. But spreading the word to others and trying to bring the tribe together of people that think a little bit differently about health, that we can help a lot of people around Nigeria live healthier lives, less medications, and just help us spread the word as far as we can. Because the
Even
next
in the US, there are people in the US on this detox. We have at least 2 or 3 people from the US.
Oh, great. Excellent.
About 3, yeah, 3 people from the US.
Yeah, so the US and Nigeria. Excellent. So yeah, that's my only thought. When I did it, when I first created it, I would do it by myself, and it was a lot tougher than the family. And it was even better when I had 5, 8 friends doing it. Everyone's calling each other, "How you doing?" Like you guys are doing here, which is just beautiful. Awesome. But thank you all for the commitment and sticking to the program. I'll pass it on to if Shauna has any comments on closing up this side. Oh, I'm sorry.
When are you going to tell us the supplement
The
to follow
website,
up?
Dr. Joe, we've been waiting for you to share your screen quickly. And
share my screen. Can you allow me to share?
Yeah, do we have to beg you to show us your product, Dr. Joe?
I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me make it so.
And how we can get it?
It's the same way that, and then we're going to send you, yeah.
Okay.
A link, a coupon link also for, we'll send you the detail.
All right.
Dr. Joe, sorry, you said sugar is bad. Is it from the point of view of just diabetic or any other reason?
Say that again.
Of sugar.
You said sugar.
Yes.
Consumption of sugar is bad. What other things does it do apart from diabetic?
So sugar directly causes inflammation in the body. So it directly increases the risk of not only diabetes, but heart disease, stroke. Sugar is what cancer feeds on. So we have cancer cells in our body every day, about 5 to 7 cells, and cancer eats sugar. So if you have some cancer in your body and you eat sugar, it can help proliferate the cancer. The way they tell if you have cancer, they use a machine called a PET scan, and that looks for glucose, which is sugar. And when you see a big amount of sugar in one area of the body, that's cancer. That's eating the sugar. So if you want to reduce cancer, it changes your hormones. So men, testosterone will go down. Women, estrogen, progesterone, increasing fibroids and infertility. It affects sleep. So you become an insomniac. So I can go on and on. Sugar causes disruption to the body really bad. So
and we are talking about white sugar, that the sucrose, the white cube sugar that they.
So you're saying honey is fine?
Yes, honey, and when you take it in moderation, honey is fine in moderation. The white sugar that was extracted from sugarcane. To get a cube of sugarcane, you have to break down. To get a cube of sugar, you have to break down 8 meters. You have to break down a meter of sugarcane, 1 whole meter. And so imagine seeing you eating a whole meter of sugarcane. It's not possible. But you take it a cube of
sucrose is the problem. Sucrose, you said, is the problem.
Yeah. Yes, sucrose, and then the other ones that are made, that are produced from the lab.
Okay, all right, thank you. Appreciate that.
Okay, can I ask a question, Dr. Joe?
I'm sorry?
Can I ask a question, please?
Yeah.
I have a question. Okay, so I use honey, but I also use this coconut palm sugar. What would you tell me about is coconut palm sugar? That's right. I use
that coconut palm sugar. It would still be better than sucrose. I don't know if that converts into fructose. I'll have to look at that. But the fruit sugars and the honeys, you still want to use in moderation, but they're better than sucrose. And Dr. K explained it well. If you could eat a full meter of sugar cane, then go ahead and eat a meter of sugar cane, which you can't. So what we're doing is we're not eating all the fiber in the sugar cane. We're just eating this little dense amount of sucrose. And that's what becomes very, very dangerous. And we don't eat one. You eat a drink of soda, there's 12 of those sugar canes in one sugar cubes in one can of soda. So that is disruptive to the body. It's very dangerous to the body. Your body's so adaptive. It's amazing how it could handle drinking 2 or 3 of those a day and stay alive. It's amazing that the body will stay alive with that. But it's very dangerous for the body. Okay, so what you see here is the site. And when you go over products, these are all the different individual products. We name the products so they'd be as simple as easy to understand. So like a product that says Allerade is for allergies, right? Joint rescue is for your joints, right? So when you read this, you should be able to have a general idea for most of them. Relax and calm is for anxiety and sleep. So I won't go through each one of the products, but I'll go through some of the key ones that I mentioned. The first one was the Active D, which is the vitamin D, which is very important right now. You take about 3 drops of these to 4 drops a day. It's important if you go to a doctor and you get a lab test, make sure they test you for vitamin D levels, because we want the vitamin D level to be about 70, and most people's is like 20 or 30. And that's why they have a higher risk for this COVID crisis. So that's one that I would highly recommend. The other one I mentioned was Daily Balance, and that's the overall multivitamin and multimineral. This is how we start all programs. Everything is based on this product because it has, you can't read all that, but it has all the vitamins, all the minerals, all the Bs, all into one. It's an antioxidant, it's a B complex, it's a multivitamin, it's a multimineral. It's 4 different complexes in one capsule. So we recommend you take 4 of those, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. The other one is the fish oil. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can do it a capsule or you can do it with a liquid. This is the liquid. And basically you take, you drink a teaspoon of this once in the morning. You could just swig it, put it back in the fridge if you want, or you can pour it on your oatmeal or some food during the day. But this is anti-inflammatory. This helps your skin be soft. This helps your hair be hydrated. It helps your organs reduce inflammation. It has so many values. The other one is omega-3 plus, which is a similar product that's in a capsule for fish oil. So those are the basics. The other 2 that are really, that I would say that people use very, very often is the Relax and Calm for people that are under have anxiety or stress. This particular product helps you have more concentration, helps you think more clear, helps you sleep better. That's a very, very common product. And another one that's very common is those that don't eat a lot of vegetables. We have a powdered source of organic fruits and vegetables that you put a scoop in your drink. And I use this because I'm not eating as many vegetables as when I'm on the cleanse. So this helps me just get about 10 servings of vegetables in 1 scoop to get all those nutrients inside of our body. So yeah, all of these are shipped. We send all these products down to Texas and we do a shipment. You got to give a little time to get the product because as the orders come in, the more orders we get from Nigeria, the faster those shipments will go out. But Absolute Greens is you'll really love the taste of this, and it's quick and easy. You put it in a drink, stir it, and you drink it in the morning, and then at least you have some vegetables inside your body throughout the day till you sit down and eat lunch. The other thing that's really convenient for people is we created bundles. People that really have a condition they want to boost, they want to help, that we blended 3 of the best products or 2 to 3 of the best products into a blend to get you the results you're looking for. So like all day energies for obviously for increased energy. Allergy break is if you have allergic symptoms. Belly fat busters if you want to reduce belly fat. Chill out is for people that want to relax, less stress. The everyday basics, that's what I just went over. Those are those key nutrients. Gut reactions is for your intestines, stomach ache, bloating, gas. Heart care, if you have a risk of heart disease, your mom, dad, brother, sister, relatives, grandparents had heart attacks, you want to prevent that by this program. Immune boost, if you're compromised in your immune system. Joint health, if you have joint pain, arthritis, achy joints, knees, feet. The kids everyday basic is the same thing as the everyday basic for children. Kids immune boost is a little modified for the immunity of children. Moods matter for those that have depression, anxiety. Pain pack is for those that are pain anywhere in the body. And sweet dreams are those that for those that want to sleep better. So when you click on one of those, such as sweet dreams, you can see it's 2 products: magnesium to relax muscles at night, and the Relax and Calm I mentioned to help you sleep. And it's just one program. You can see the discount, pretty excessive. It would be 62. It's down to 40 for both products. So it's a pretty massive discount for these during the sale, which in the US right now, we have they call it Black Friday sale. I'm sure you have that around the world, but that's a pretty steep discount today. It should go through, I believe, tomorrow as well.
Yes, and protein as well, Dr. Joe, if you could just discuss the protein.
Shouldn't we just buy all we need today and tomorrow because it's Black Friday?
Yeah, this is a good time if you guys want to buy products. Best sale of the year.
Yeah, there are several asked about the protein.
And I also know that there's actually also and we've discussed this, a coupon, a Nigerian coupon that
Yeah, this is US pricing, so you guys get Black Friday price all the time.
so the US, yes.
So yeah, you have more discounts.
The Nigeria people, talk to me. For those in Nigeria, just reach out to me. Nigeria has a little more discount, but for US, so it could be almost the same price now for both Nigeria and US. The US people should buy now.
Yeah.
For the Nigerians, you have a discount code to get a similar product at a lesser price because of the shipment, the cost of shipment to Nigeria.
Yes, it's costly to get it to Nigeria, so we give an extra.
So Asiva has, after we discussed with them, we had to go back and forth to ensure that we bring it down for Nigeria because of the dollar x naira exchange and then the cost of shipment.
Yes. Yeah, so when we're talking pricing, Dr. K is pretty tough to protect Nigeria. She's rough on me. Peak protein is the protein. It's the same blend that's in your cleanse. So this is the protein if you want to continue to buy this protein that you liked, that you took during the cleanse. It's available as peak protein. So this explains it all in detail, what's in it, a lot of research on it. But yes, you can get this protein anytime through the site. I think that's it for the unless you have other thoughts, Shauna. One thing is that it's 100% money back guarantee. So any products that you buy, if you don't like them, you have 60 days. We give a full refund. I don't know how we would do that in Nigeria. We'd have to work that out, Shauna. I don't know, but I want to make sure that we honor the discount. So maybe we'll work something out. Usually we have them send it back. We're not going to send it back to us, but we'll have to talk through that. But we do have discounts on it. When you look at each page, you can go down here. The product story tells about how it's made, like why we made it, has research. The next one is what's in it. The next one is how to take it, any cautions. And then for those that like research, there's research here. And then we have reviews, what people have said about the product. I really I love and appreciate reviews, authentic reviews. If you do like the products, that means a lot to us because it helps us showcase to people, others that enjoy the product. So I would really appreciate anyone that writes a comment or a review.
Much, Dr. Shauna. On behalf of everyone, I want to thank you, Dr. Shauna. You have been amazing. You know, you've stood by us. Every time we've had challenges with the order, with the shipping, you've always been there to help us in a calm, nice way. You know, to help us through all the stresses, and so we truly appreciate that. Also, we want to say that for those, you can actually, the good news, there's some good news, and so you see me in camera for that also. You can actually reduce the cost of what you will pay for your detox in May by the number of people that you recommend. So you can actually get almost 80% off. You know, for instance, if you're in Nigeria and between now and May, you have 6 people have attended from your name, you might just pay $40 for your detox. So just know that we are putting that, we decided to put that just to encourage you, to help you, so that your next detox can almost be free by the people that you recommend. So let me know about that, and then my office will work with you to ensure that that information is down. Also, some of you have asked me about health situations, and I've kept on telling you that as much as possible, we don't do consultation on this site, doing this program. But if you or somebody else really, you're having a health situation that really need help with, our Wuka International Center, we take consultations. One of the things we use is, and this is, you can go and I can send you this link. We use a bioenergetic testing that kind of, so please, I'll give you this website and you can go and look at it, that use your hair, saliva, and nail to check for what are the deficiencies in your body, your systems that needs to be helped. And that way we can be very specific in the recommendation of the ASIVA products that you need to take. So if you want, apart from just going there and buying anything, you want to be even as specific as possible to saying, oh, I think that this part of my system is down, then we can reach out to Dr. Shona. ASIVA will tell us exactly what recommendation. Also, you can also have consultation to do a blood test. Even in Nigeria, we'll give you the blood panel, to check if there is a need for that, to check for the things that, are low, that needs to be helped. So if there's a major health situation and you really want consultation, we use this for consultation to really check, so that we are not just making, we are not just giving you advices. That's not our goal here. We want to make sure that we follow due process. We do your blood test and then bioenergetic testing to ensure that we get to, we find out if there's any other thing going on. So if you are interested in that, please note on the, just, put the, just make a request on the UBC website, WhatsApp, page,